It feels like only yesterday when a little studio called Yacht Club Games launched Shovel Knight's Kickstarter campaign back in 2013. With lofty stretch goals and a quick development cycle, it was clearly an ambitious project, but few would have guessed back then that Shovel Knight would become one of the most celebrated games and characters of the decade. 6 years down the line, this week marks the completion of the Treasure Trove and provides the perfect opportunity to reflect on Shovel Knight's rise to glory and pay tribute to Yacht Club Games.
They say that a Kickstarter is the busiest 30 days, regardless of whether or not you're successful. It was a whirlwind 30 days, but I mean, afterwards now we're just kind of like making the game, and it's been amazing.
Though the Kickstarter appeared to be generously funded, Shovel Knight's development was no picnic. Putting the game on shelves meant the studio had to make a lot of sacrifices. Staff members quit their day jobs to work on the game for a minimal salary at first, eventually working unpaid during the final 5 months of the game's development. Their faith, however, kept the project alive, and the team proudly put out exactly the kind of game they wanted to make. From reading their dev blogs, it's evident that Yacht Club Games had a real passion and a clear vision for making Shovel Knight a reality. Nostalgia and the love of NES-era games is the foundation their game is built on. Zelda 2, Mario Bros. 3 and Mega Man are just some of the classics that Shovel Knight pays homage to. This game looks and plays exactly how you remember every game playing from your youth, and that magic is exactly what Yacht Club Games were trying to capture. The virtues of determination is the theme that echoes not just through the team's humble Kickstarter origins, but also through the game's story. Despite being 8-bit heroes, Shovel Knight and his cohorts have a lot of depth. Whether you're searching for your missing partner, chasing an unrequited love, atoning for a betrayal, or simply want to be taken seriously, every hero is grounded with a tangible, human ambition that's easy to empathise with. You walk alongside each knight every step of the way. Their determination becomes your own as you fight through challenging stages and perilous boss fights. Even if you feel like giving up, the music will reinstate your sense of adventure, urging you to push on. Playing Shovel Knight feels joyous at times because the gameplay is just so damn good. Nintendo caliber level design ripples through every level. New obstacles or gameplay mechanics are clearly communicated and often twisted to provide new and exciting ways to interact with the world. Levels evolve as you push through them, making playing new stages an enticing and joyful prospect. The world too is full of warm and colourful characters that bob up and down, welcoming you with open arms. The game harkens back to a simpler time, when all seemed right in the world. Shovel Knight fondly recalls the collective childhood of a generation of gamers. When it came to making additional character campaigns, Yacht Club Games could have phoned it in. Instead, they knocked it out of the park and effectively produced 3 brand new games. Plague of Shadows amped up the comedy and the bouncy platforming, while Specter of Torment provided the most mechanically focused and emotionally poignant campaign of the bunch. The newly released King of Cards features the treasure-addicted King Knight, whose gameplay style is reminiscent of the shoulder-barging days of Wario Land. It's all about twirling your way to victory and looking good while doing it. It also features Joustus, a surprisingly robust card game with plenty of collectible cards to hunt down in the world. If you were a sucker for Gwent, then get ready to enjoy this. Then there's Showdown. A bombastic 4-player fighting game that taps into that nostalgic couch multiplayer vibe. There's a staggering amount of content to play and unlock here, including story campaigns for every character, made to satisfy fans of the other Knights who didn't get full campaigns. I don't think Showdown will dethrone Towerfall for best local multiplayer, but it's a fun and chaotic addition that will allow players to continue enjoying Shovel Knight for years to come. You won't see any tearful farewells in this final content update. Instead, it's a victory lap, celebrating the Treasure Trove's completion and paying tribute to the characters that made this game so special. And no character has become more endearing than Shovel Knight himself. Seemingly overnight, he became the poster child for indie games, and pretty soon he was making cameos in several other titles. He's a quest-giving NPC in Yooka-Laylee, a playable fighter in Rivals of Aether, and most impressively, he's even an assist trophy in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. The devs always joked about wanting Shovel Knight on the cereal box, but their screams of joy here tell us that this is the culmination of everything the studio have worked towards.
Shovel Knight! Yes! Shovel Knight, finish him!
Shovel Knight's quest and the game's development remind us that the path towards chasing our dreams may be fraught with pain and hardship, but if you truly believe in something, it can become a reality. Not only have Yacht Club Games produced one of the finest games of the decade, they went above and beyond in fulfilling their Kickstarter promises, delivering 4 distinct campaigns, each with their own unique gameplay styles and emotionally resolute storylines. It's a bittersweet feeling knowing that the team are closing the book on Shovel Knight, but their passion and transparency as game developers means that I have every confidence in whatever project they work on next. Wearing its heart on its sleeve, Shovel Knight is a wholesome and nostalgia-charged adventure that invites you to a party that honours the games of the past while rewarding everyone who believed in the little blue knight that could. On behalf of Shovel Knight fans everywhere, thank you, Yacht Club Games.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Is it launching?
It's launching, look at it.
No, I don't believe it.
It's launched!
Oh my god, oh my god. Okay, alright. Okay, you guys. Okay, you guys. Alright, alright. Alright, are you ready? Let's get, I guess. Alright, we gotta get to work.